All right, good morning, traders. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. It is Monday again, and random people are calling me for no reason. All right. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's weekend? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Let me finish getting all set up. So I can see what I need to see. My computer kind of, I guess it turned off for some reason last night. Little strange. Now, usually when I wake up, I do everything from like my prep. I do most of the stuff from my laptop and my phone, and then I come to my actual trading computer and get ready to trade. It's good I can be mobile with my laptop, with my MacBook. All right, go ahead and close that, minimize that. All right, so let's go ahead and get this power range weather report in. Head over to the MP3 website, mp3trader.com. Click on this handy link right here, pre-market insight. All right, looking at the economic calendar, we only got one thing today at 10, which is the ISM manufacturing PMI. Business as usual. Tuesday, there's nothing going on, and then we will be back when we're back here on Wednesday. We got some ADP non-farm employment change, some more PMI stuff, and as usual, the crude oil inventory. So pretty much business as usual this week. Nothing major sticks out at this point. Let's look at the power range report. We got a high of 10,941.25 with a low of 10,875.25. So far this morning, at the time of this posting, we were trading bullish, up 0.87% with 70K of volume, which is it's pretty normal, kind of light for a Monday morning, with an ATR 258.88. And by low, I mean low for in relation to this what we've seen this year. Again, this is an abnormal year. If you look at a daily chart, you can see that the volatility has been high since I think it was since May, and it's been consistently high. This is actually really high comparative to the previous years. All right, so let's see how that played out overnight from my power range report last night on TradingView. And as we can see in the weather report, we're trading slightly bullish so far. It's like a little dip here. The terminology escapes me at this moment. All right, so that is your power range weather report for this Monday morning. It's opening up apps that I don't even want open right now. All right, let's go ahead and get the music going. this weekend. Well, I've been had this song right, or this beat sitting in my archives, or so on my iPad actually, and I finally sequenced it, mixed it, mastered it a little bit. Open to criticism. Alright, so sure we're all aware of that over the weekend the big news was about TikTok. According to reports and according to Trump, that TikTok will be banned this Saturday, which was extended to Sunday. And today is Monday, so let's see. Let's just see. And I just now, I just now kind of started looking at TikTok because I noticed something interesting that I'll talk about later. Why it kind of matters a little bit to traders and investors. Nope. It looks like TikTok is not blocked or banned yet, or I don't know. So yeah, looks like that didn't happen. Surprise, not really surprised about that. We get a lot of from that side of the from that side of the country. We get a lot of people saying they're going to do something and it doesn't actually happen. And in fact, what I heard Trump say was they may be banning TikTok. That's what I literally heard him say. But I saw reports that said that he said it would happen, but as we can see, it did not happen. And here's why it's such a big deal, because TikTok has been kind of a huge player in the social media game for content creators. It doesn't have the same barrier to entry as the other, as its competitors like Instagram and YouTube and Twitter and what's the other one? All the other ones. To reach a big audience in most of the social media platforms, it takes a lot of effort and work. I'm not saying it doesn't take effort and work on TikTok, but it's not as hard to get a lot of people to see the content that you create. This is kind of why TikTok blew up the way it did. It's easy to access a lot of people, and I wasn't paying attention for a long time to TikTok because it just seemed like a way to another form of entertainment that I didn't see the purpose of until recently. I saw that there's a lot of businesses that are using it effectively, to help their business, to help them grow and to help them reach a larger audience. And then also, I didn't realize that there was as much like business advice and investment advice that was being shared through TikTok. That's what really caught my attention. In fact, in hindsight, I saw that there was a guy who posted a TikTok, who had a TikTok post that pretty much predicted what was going to happen with NKLA. And it helped a lot of people profit off that move. And of course, we had some losers as well. But there's a lot of good information that can be that people put up on TikTok. So TikTok is kind of relevant. Now, the way that this thing is being spun is they're saying that the reason that they want to ban TikTok is because of security concerns in terms of people's personal data and their personal information. Good morning, Mrs. Williams. Now, in terms of that side, securing your personal information by banning TikTok, I guess the whole idea behind that is because it's not a U.S. owned entity, which Microsoft is, is supposed to be acquiring the platform. They're supposed to be buying it, which would make it a U.S. And if that happens, I expect to see a lot of changes. I'm not going to go to this conversation. This topic has a lot of rabbit holes that we can go down. I could probably have a 5-hour video on just TikTok alone and this whole situation. But in terms of just your personal information, trying to ban TikTok or any one platform, social media platform, to protect your personal information is kind of, and this is me coming from over a decade of, as a professional in the IT space, specifically in information security, because you have to, I work in network administration mostly, or network engineering, and you have to know the security side of it to put together a feasible, or to put together a network that's actually going to be useful for the company that you got to put it together for, right? And I also work directly with information security for a government entity that will remain nameless for a few years as a network security engineer. So I kind of know a little bit about what I'm talking about when it comes to information security and cyber security. Also, being a vet working in the IT space. Yeah. So if you just look around your house, most of the items and let's just talk specifically about China, right? Most of the items that you have in your house is probably was made in China. So especially the devices that we use to connect to the internet on, to use whatever cloud services or whatever kind of internet-based services that they provide. And the whole reason, if someone in China or anywhere else really wants to get access to your information, is they probably already have it. If they really want it, and it's not, the information is, as soon as you can connect your computer or your phone or any whatever device to a network or to the internet, whether it's with a wire or wirelessly, your data is at risk. It doesn't matter what platform you're using, what software you're using, or whatever. Your data is at risk as soon as you connect it to the internet. So, with all that being said, it doesn't mean that we just say, all right, screw it, and let's just not worry about securing our data. You should still do your due diligence and just not give your information to anyone. However, trying to saying that we're going to ban TikTok because of how someone in China can maliciously use your information is kind of, if we're going to do that, then we need to, TikTok is not the only way that they can get access to your information, right? Let me sign into this other thing. And apparently there's already other countries that have already banned TikTok. I'm still looking for that list. The only one that I saw when I was researching last night was India. And it makes sense, the kind of information that's on TikTok, not necessarily for information security. There's India and Pakistan, I think, some other countries, in that Asian part of the world, that it makes sense why they would be interested in banning TikTok over there. I'm not going to get into all the specifics of that. Again, this is coming from experience and not just an opinion or someone who just read an article or a headline. And actually, I have a personal experience with everything that I'm talking about, so I'm basing my opinion off of real life experience. Right, got a little rejection at resistance there. Alright, so getting off of TikTok for a minute. My plan this week is to be aggressive. I spent a considerable amount of time last week, Friday and a little bit, mostly Friday night. I spent a considerable amount of time going over and replaying some of the days that I didn't do so well. And what I realized is, had I been more aggressive, I would have did a lot better. Even on the day that was like super hard to trade, I still could have ended up, in a much better position had I been more aggressive. So my goal is to this week is to kind of basically test that out. But I didn't even sign into Ninja Trader. I still got a minute. My bad. Appreciate that, Origin. I forgot to turn it down when I started playing it. How was that? Is that better? Let me get this out of here. My charts look on Ninja Trader. Ninja Trader charts is missing some data. I like the way it looks. Get it together. See, my Midnight Ninja Trader, this is supposed to not look like this, but it's missing all the data from this morning. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that back. Yeah, a lot of the YouTube videos that I watched of, the content creators talking about this TikTok information or this TikTok news is sometimes that's why you kind of got to be take what you hear on YouTube or from a YouTuber with a grain of salt, because like in this situation, they don't have insight in terms of the full spectrum of things. Like in terms of information security, I heard the perspective of two YouTubers, and what they said about content creation made a lot of sense, and why the concern behind that, especially when it comes to like freedom of speech. But they the things that they were saying about the information or the data security side of it was kind of not accurate. So that's why that's one of the motivations for me talking about it this morning, is I want to actually the people to get the full picture and to understand, like, this is not really about your personal data. I think there's something bigger going on behind the scenes that they're not going to talk about, but it never hurts to have more information. So I guess I'm gonna have to look at Sierra chart completely, and just when I see something, I can place a trade in NinjaTrader and just look at Sierra for my charting, because I'm missing a lot of data on NinjaTrader. I'm kind of interested with this, with how Microsoft is gonna, with the Microsoft side of it. If they buy it, how would they? What would they do with it? And one of the things that when I noticed how popular it was for kids, I saw my kids, using it a lot. Like, it's unreal how addictive, that platform is. But of course, with my investment mind, I was thinking of how can I get invested in TikTok, because it definitely stands out amongst the other social media platforms. But that's when I realized that it's a private company owned by a China company or Chinese company. I forgot the name of the actual company. Yeah, I'll look it up later. But y'all can look that up. I can't think of the name of the company right now. But I was trying to look at it in terms of an investment, and if Microsoft acquires it or they buy it, then I can see it going, one or two ways. They either take the technology and get rid of TikTok, but they use the technology for their own stuff, or they could possibly we could possibly be talking about an IPO for the platform in the near future. That's just two things. And let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. If you're watching it now, go ahead and put it in the chat how y'all feel about it. And if you're watching it later, leave a comment. That's one perspective that I haven't really heard much from, is from traders and investors. See, I should have got the dip right there.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Not crazy about that one. I want the dips. I want to buy the dips. I want to get aggressive on the dips. You know, we can't have a lot of momentum to the upside. We're coming into some all-time high resistance. Looking at 1158.5. Okay, so around 1158. That'll be new all-time high territory. While I'm waiting, let me see if I can do something about this Ninja Trader. Actually, I remember, this reminds me of, there's another trader that I follow. Well, I haven't paid attention to his videos in a while, but a lot of people know about him. Warrior Trading. He was talking about the data issues with Ninja Trader. Now he was, he got messed up on the trade because it was missing some data. It looks like that's what I'm experiencing right now. Even if I try to reload the information, or if I try to reload the data, it messes it up even more. This is why I love Sierra chart, because I haven't had, it's kind of like similar to my feelings about MacBooks. I haven't ever really had any big problems with Sierra chart. Same with my MacBook. I never really had any problems. I've only had two, and the only reason I upgraded is because I just wanted the newer features. But it was a 2009 laptop, I think, and I didn't ever have any problems out of it. So unlike the Microsoft computers that I had, or the PCs that I had, they were, I was replacing them like at least every 2 years. They just break down performance wise, or they're fragile. It's the same way with Sierra Chart. I haven't had any problems really with Sierra Chart. If they, if you can't get, if they cut the data because they need to do maintenance, it doesn't affect. Like, that's what happens with TradingView. Well, really all platforms, they do a lot of their maintenance over the weekend, and I'm thinking that's what happened with NinjaTrader. And that's what's causing the problems now. But of course, Sierra Chart does the same thing, but when they bring the data back live, there's no problems. Also, surprising news this morning in terms of those same people that's driving this whole TikTok excitement is we still haven't made any real progress with the stimulus package that they were supposed to have rolled out last week. So surprise with that. Honestly, yeah, I'm not surprised at all that things are happening the way that they're happening. Just wanted to give us a quick update on that. See what we do at this pivot point. bounce here. Looks like we're rolling over on the 1 minute. Let me get ready. Alright, I'm gonna start. Gotta get focused. Coming into some support here. See if you can give me an opportunity to get in where I would like to get in. I want to try to get in as close to the support as possible. Fan how this is turning out. Not a fan of this kind of formation. I'm gonna take it anyway.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Want it there now. I'm just gonna wait for my ideal spot to get in. If I don't get it, I'll let it go. Definitely don't want to get caught chasing or trying to force a trade. Watch it pops. That would have been a scalp. I didn't like the price action. Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming and trading with me, hanging out with me this morning. Origin, I'll holler at you tomorrow. Everybody make sure you got a plan, stick to your plan, and I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Deuces.